Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another one. It's auction day and it is windy, which is good because that provides circulation for, the birds in the cages and everything, but it's really bad for filming. So we'll see how this all goes. But I just got done rounding everything up and taking a shower. I'm about an hour behind what I wanted to be, but I actually had to go to work this morning and it didn't quite go the way I wanted. So anyway, I got everything caught. I was hoping to film it, but I was too big a rush. Let me go show you what we rounded up real quick though. So these two goats are staying. Those are two of the three goats that we traded some chickens for a couple weeks ago. But the Billy, staying on top of the cage of course, he gets to go along because, not that I think I'll get much for him, but he's just way, he is, dude. This isn't the reason I'm selling him. The reason I'm selling him is because he thinks all the girls are his significant others. So he's a little too aggressive. We have this white duck here, this Pekin Drake. That was actually given to us, so nothing there. These two are Welsh Harlequin Drakes that were hatched actually this last year. We have, I believe, 6 Barred Rock Roosters. These guys were also given to me. I got 3 of the Self Blue Old English. They're from our earlier chicks that we got. These guys were hatched this year. They are Samani crosses though. The rooster was a Samani, the hen was a, what was it? Golden Phoenix Bantam. So there's those. Let's go down here and get him off the cages. All right, these actually aren't going to be in the auction. These are for Jay. He hit me up. Actually, I need to go check and see if he said he wanted them for sure or not. I haven't checked my text in a while, but I know he said something about 2 of those, so I'm taking them along anyway. I have 10 of our Muscovy Drakes. Now, the white one I was gonna sell regardless of what it was, but we have a ton of chocolates right now, and so I saved 1 plus a couple of young ones. But yeah, a bunch of these are going. I'm still looking for a blue Drake. This guy's kind of blue, just not what I'm looking for. We also have 18 Mille Fleur. I had too many of them, so we're selling those. These guys are some Seramas that we hatched out this year, or that the hen hatched out. We got a couple crested leg bar hens. Yeah, those actually, I don't remember how much I paid for them. Not a whole lot. And a rooster that was given to me also. Basically a bunch of stuff that I don't need, people didn't want, I ended up with, and are eating a lot of grain. So this is kind of an attempt to get at least some of the stuff out of the way because they're eating a lot. Anyway, we'll go through. I'm curious what everyone's gonna guess stuff goes for. If you want to drop a comment below and guess, beforehand what the total amount was, not counting these, the total amount that we sold all this for. I'm kind of curious what you guys think. I have a number in my head. Here's what your guys' is. Anyway, like I said, I'm behind. Let's go get to the auction, get checked in, and see what all is there. Wow, I can't even talk. Well, last month it was a pretty small sale. There's only like 5.5 rows. It looks like it is well over that already. I'm gonna be here for quite a while. Well, got everything unloaded. We are in the 12th row. The beginning of it, but we are in the 12th row. So I know I said place your guesses. If you place them right then, you might want to go back and redo it because odds are stuff's probably gonna go pretty cheap for me, unfortunately, because when you're that far back, most of the crowd is gone. I expect this auction is gonna last. I probably won't get out of here before 11. There's enough stuff here to make 4 hours, 5 hours of video, which is entirely too much. So this one's probably gonna be chopped up a little bit. Anyway, let's go look and see what's there. Wheel. One of the cool things is there's a lot of pretty nice looking stuff here. Downside is, look at all the stuff that's here. Anyway, there's actually some pretty quality stuff over in the last end of the auction part. So let's start here at row 1. Starting out with 3 roosters. Can't tell you what breed they are. Looks like a bantam variety. Looks like maybe some silver lace cross, maybe Araucana in there somewhere. Easter egg or whatever. Then next, I'm actually pretty sure I know who brought these, but got some gray calls. That's a nice quad right there. Another one. Good looking birds. 3 hens and 3 hens and a drake times 3. Oh, and here's a big group. 5 hens and a drake. Actually, I got a buddy that I got a message about that. What we got here? White calls. Yeah, set of white calls. Some young African geese. I think I'm gonna get out of Africans this next year, so I think they're, unless they go for dirt cheap, they're gonna be off my radar. Then, these are kind of hard to do, but we got pigeons here, along with here. A lot of whites in that one there. We got some pairs of ducks. I don't know what breed that is, or if they're crosses. It might be like something with a bib crossed with a khaki or something like that. I don't know. Looks like a young pair of Muscovies. And again, looks like some Old English type hens. Polish rooster. Yeah, nice crest on him. Look at how pretty this guy is. That is a beautiful red golden man. It's a stunning bird. He's got a ringneck brother next to him. Let me get out of the way so you can see him. Wow. Looks like combs on that guy. How big that is. Looks like some light breed. Big old spur on him. Typically stuff that's older, that with a big spur, they don't sell quite as well. Typically. Sometimes, you never really know. It is an auction. Rhode Island Reds. More big roosters. We got the Muscovies. Looks like a bunch of boys. There might be. We'll see if there's a blue drake that I gotta have. He's too close to what I have already. I don't want that much brown in it. Cool looking birds though. I got a nice black drake already though. This guy here still, look how brown he is up front. I want something with a lot more blue. Maybe a deeper blue. But I also think he's pretty young, so maybe he'll shake out of that. Looks like a trio, a little young trio. And looks like a quad. Real nice young birds though. Back into some, let's see, these are Rhode Island Red Bantams, I'm pretty sure. Doesn't say. There's a backwards trio. I never know what these are for sure, because they're clean-legged. They're like a white Wyandotte Bantam. Maybe? If you guys know what that is, let me know. Because they're here about every other month or so. It'd be nice to know actually what they are. We got doves. I really have no place for doves. And being in the first row, they'll probably go for more than what I'm willing to spend. And here we got diamond doves. What can you tell me about them? Diamond doves, oh, there's button quail on the bottom. I didn't even look. Very, very tiny quail. Tiny doves. I guess I can keep them in the house. No cage. Pick the parakeets out and put doves in there. That's kind of cool. And guineas. Good looking stuff. All right. Now we've got, looks like, I want to say Delawares. Like there's some that look kind of like that, but there's a lot of white on some of those. Not sure what those ladies are. And bunnies. Some nice Rexes. Mini Rexes, whatever. Into it again. Black otter buck, black, and chocolate otter does. That's what it says. I don't know crap about rabbits, so yeah. Other than mini Rexes are really soft. But we got a buck and a couple of does there. Does. Buck and a doe. Here's your doe. Here's your buck. 2 more does. Got a couple looks like mostly Easter eggers or Aracanas, whatever you want to call them, and a golden lace back there. Golden lace, obviously silver lace. Sorry, I was thinking about something else. Got a good mama with some chicks. Now, when they sell this lot here, remember, whatever the bid is, you're paying that per everything. She goes for the same price they do. If you pay $5, it's $5 for every bird. Pay $2, it's $2 for everything per bird. Anyway, white rooster, bargaroos. These are what mine should go for. Bunch of pigeons. Nothing fancy. Sell the cage. Over on this side, we got some ducks. 1 hen, 2 drakes. A few more calls. A lot of calls here today. Some very poor quality Dutch rabbits. Bunch of buff hens with some other stuff in there. We got Caturnix quail. I don't know what these go for. You know, we might stock the freezer up real quick.
$40.
Oh, I missed one. Yep. One of the guys didn't get caught. I have no idea where he was hiding. But, yeah, there is a lot of stuff still at the auction. But I haven't uploaded for like a week, and it has been absolutely crazy. So I'm trying to get this up, and I actually got my check, so I can actually tell you exactly how much the stuff went for. So, it went for about half of what number I had in my head, but let me open this up, and it's already open. Let me pull it out, and I'll tell you what stuff went for. Well, I was gonna try and walk and talk, but to flip through these things, it's just not happening. So I gotta find a spot to set the camera. So hold on just a second. Okay, let's try this. Obviously you saw that the little goat went for $40. The next thing on my list here was the Millie Fleurs. Went for $1 a piece. Now, they're only like half-grown millies, and they're all roosters. Not really shocked by that. Still was hopeful. Next up, the 2 big Muscovies in that pen of drakes. Tried to mix pen and drake there for a second. Those went for $10 a pop. There were 2 of them in there, and then they sold the rest of them for $7 a piece, which I was really hoping to get a lot more than that. The big drakes, I was hoping to get like 18. That was kind of what I was hoping for. And the other ones I was hoping for closer to like 15. But I mean, I was 12th row, come on. After that, the little Old English Bantams, those 3 little roosters, 50 cents a piece, which that's about less than a third of what I paid for them. Pretty easily. Actually closer to a quarter. Anyway, they cost me considerably more than that, but still, I didn't want to feed them. Rooster and hens. So the rooster and those 2 hens sold together. Basically, they gave choice. You could pick 1 or 2 or take all 3, and they all sold for $4 a piece. Not upset about that. The rooster probably would have gone for a couple more bucks at the beginning of the sale, but who really knows. The Pekin Drake went for $4 as well, and considering that was one that was gifted to me, I'm not really out anything, of course, about what I expected to get out of them. The 2 other drakes went for $3 a piece. Meh, I mean, whatever. The 3 Saramas, those went for $1 a piece. Also, they're small roosters. You know, I wasn't expecting much more than that. Sometimes they go for silly, you never know. The Samani crosses, $2 a piece, which I'm happy with that. I mean, they're just mutt chickens and small, so have at them. And the Barred Rocks, I really felt commanded a little bit more than what they went for. They went for $2 a piece, but I mean, also they were something that someone didn't want and they gave to me. I'm pretty sure I probably put more than $2 worth of feed into them, but I don't have to feed them anymore. So anyway, that's what everything went for. The total, $144.40 after commission. Gross would have been $180.50. Yeah, commission is what, 15%, 20%? I think it's 15. Overall, it is less birds. I'm happy about that. There was some cool stuff there. Obviously, if I would have, you know, had lots of space and wanted to feed more stuff, there's some stuff that I would have obviously bought, but I backed off. I did buy some stuff. Don't get me wrong. There's a few things that I had to have, which I finally found my Muscovies, but they're for probably the next video. Yeah, I was happy with them. Really, really cool. Which, well, I'll tell you that story later. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you liked the video. I'm gonna try and get back in the groove. Hopefully, we opened up another location at the butcher shop, and so there's been a lot of planning going into the grand opening, which we just had yesterday, and there's just been a lot of work. One of my employees had to go have surgery on his knee, had a couple people off. It's just a lot going on, and you know, duck season is open in one of our zones here, and I haven't even been able to go scout that zone. Just too much going on. But I appreciate you guys for checking out the video. It really does mean a lot. I hope you guys are having a great day, and hope we'll see you on the next one. Be safe.